Folks, this thing is 75 horsepower. It's a Yanmar engine. And the first thing you're going to do is ask me what the price is. Well, let's just say it's not priced for you and me. But I don't know exactly what the price is. I was told that the mulching head itself, retail, the list price is $29,000. That's just the mulching head. It's called the RoboMax from Energreen. It's meant for municipal, right? A lot of times we show you stuff on this channel that we think you should be able to afford or I should be able to afford. But once in a while, it's kind of fun to play with something that, yeah, it's out of all of our price range and just kind of see what's out there, right? So that's what this is. This is not something that I'm suggesting that any of us should be able to afford. Very specialty situations. This is meant for places we can't get to. Well, we've got one of those right here. We're in a situation where it's too muddy to get any other equipment out there. I don't know if you could get a true track loader or skid steer out there, but this thing exerts a lot less downforce on the ground. In other words, down pressure is only something like 3 psi. If the wood is soft enough like this tree is, it seems like the stop and chew method seems to work pretty good, but in the harder woods, it seems like just driving in hard until it stops seems to accomplish the goal faster. I know that doesn't probably seem... Yeah, see, you can see it just start to smoke there. This is accomplishing our goal, cutting them right off the ground level. If you haven't been watching this series, this is a government wetland, and we're not trying to farm it. We're trying to get it somewhat cleared up so we can mow it, and so that the crops that are nearby it can grow better. This thing's doing much better in the mud than what we expected. I'm a little nervous because it does not have a tie hook or whatever, a tow hook on it. If we do get it stuck, I'm not exactly sure. I should say when we do get it stuck. I've never driven a machine that I didn't have stuck. I don't expect today to be any different. But I'm not sure how we're going to hook it. Always just need a little more. One shot, Christy.
Wow.
I just kept pushing it. He just kept calling.
That thing got a slower gear in it?
I got a variable speed.
Okay. It just looks like you go up and just keep driving over it instead of work your way in it.
Yeah, I know. I know that's how it looks. And we're going to get a lot of comments on that too. But when I do that, it just sits and smokes, Tom.
Okay, well that's sure what it looks like to me. Just looks like ram and cram is what it looks like, just to watch it.
Ram and cram seems to be the more effective method. See, look at it smoke.
Yeah.
See, it's sitting there, pulled down. I'm not moving it at all. And it's just sitting there, smoking. It really seems like ram and cram works better.
It just doesn't do much.
I don't know if you can hear it.
I don't understand why it. Drive up to it like that and then twist yourself side to side. Okay.
Ram and cram. My kind of tool.
I ain't gonna argue that.
Uh-oh. You're about wallered down here now. Okay.
Come on, baby. Uh-oh.
Oh, don't go forward.
Okay, so the worst part of this thing so far is not that it got stuck. Actually, it does great in the mud. The worst part is there's no hitching place. There's no tow spot. Randall, that big will just fit. Everything's perfect.
Come on, Johnny Five.
Very good.
look out now. The beast lives. He's wanting to see it run.
I think that ought to chew up some stuff.
It seems like it stops pretty easily, but it's doing a lot of work. But it just seems to me like the drum wants to quit turning.
How does it?
Can you go slow? Can you go slower on it?
I don't want it.
Okay, so everybody keeps asking the same question. If I go in there slow, see, I can set it down there and see it just starts smoking.
All right. What about going over the top of it and coming back slow? We're not setting it down all the way, Tim.
Yeah, some of that is driver operator error, so.
It would be a lot of operator error if I was running it.
As long as I'm moving, it gets okay. But see, once it starts smoking, it's not doing any good.
It seemed like it just quits grinding altogether whenever it starts smoking.
That is a big stump.
Right now, it's not doing anything except for burning it.
Right. Yeah, you're not. If you lift it up, it might.
And so I've given up and gone with the ram and cram approach.
Ram and cram.
I'm excited for him to get around to that man-made and get that thing cleaned up.
Yeah, we'll be able to pretty well reach all in, I think. Probably help me most if you laid them out individually instead of stacking them, because that's about all I can handle there.
Okay. That went a lot better than I thought.
Yeah. You made it look easy, Tony.
You got a good log on that one then, you think?
It looks good.
Okay. There's two over there then that need to go to the keeper stack, Dad.
Okay.
That one, oh, he's gonna.
That one there, I see.
He just threw out, and then there's an oak. There's an oak chunk in there.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you, Tim.
Oh,
It doesn't smell as good over here.
hey,
You got that mud
you
stirred
talking
up.
about me?
No, the mud.
Missed your chance while you could, Christy.
You guys,
That's true. Yeah, you
guys
stink.
must wear better perfume. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm able to clean. This is your kind of job, Christy.
Yeah, cleaning stuff up, but not in the mud like that.
I'm washing the machine now. It's a lot less muddy looking than it was before. It's just going to sink out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I may be in trouble.
Yeah.
Gonna make it or not?
No, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't know how in the world I'm going to.
You're going to have to put your waders on. Because you've done all this.
Yeah, it just all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And it's not like a place I had wallered back and forth in.
It just went deep.
Maybe this is a spot that Tony had been stuck. I mean, it really felt like I just drove off in a hole.
Well, there was one of them about in there that he was way off down in there.
He's sawed way off in front of here. I bet that's what happened.
Oh, you got in his hole then.
I bet I did.
You're giving Yankum a workout.
Yankum.com.
Heavy on the yanking.
Use code TTWT to bail yourself out. Hey, Tom, I think it's your turn to go out there.
Yeah, hook it on. Yeah.
This is entertaining.
And you're not even watching.
Yeah.
You stuck? Keep pulling. You're doing good. Keep pulling. There's that stump. I don't know if I can get over.
What are we gonna do now? I'm stopped here.
Back up.
Oh, what do we got here? Wait a minute.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna pull it over, aren't I?
I don't think so. I think I'm on that
Now
stump.
we made it. We made it right there.
It just about went over.
That I didn't like the feel of that.
Let loose of it. You might have noticed the head swiveling in that last scene and maybe earlier. There's one main lift point in the center of the head there, and the head's allowed to rotate or flex so that it can stay right on ground level even in uneven surfaces. You'll notice that when I pick up the head, the left end is hanging a little bit lower than the right end. The left end of the mulcher head is heavier because it's the one that has the motor on it. There's a large spring on the left side that you can put tension on to level that or to make it not tilt as much when it's raised. I tightened it a little bit off camera, but I didn't want it held up enough that it wasn't able to float on its own. While it might look a little bit awkward lifting not flat like that, I think it's probably the best way to go from the operation standpoint. Hey, I want to remind you about the reverse auction at cloudstore.co. It's active now. The prices are being lowered every 12 hours until you click to buy. Or wait, until someone else clicks and takes it away from you. If you have questions, Justin or Andrew are waiting by the phone to answer them. I'm not actually sure the video is doing this thing justice. It really is a beast, and these conditions are, well, not very good.
Why don't you free the limbs and let me get the heavier ones, Randall?
Well, because you're not keeping up.
Well, your belt. It's not.
You had to go fetch out the.
It's not running around full being loud.
I knew it would be my fault.
Just meaning he had other stuff he had to do besides carry. We've got a good ways behind on the carry.
We're doing fine.
Somebody's got to take the credit, and somebody's got to take the blame, and you just kind of know what your role is, and you go on. I think that's pretty impressive, Christy.
Yeah, just can go right through the water like that.
That tree pushed over there where they can pick it up from the far side.
Maybe.
Can't tell whether I've got it cut off or not, Christy.
I can't see it, so.
I can't either.
I was looking for a way to cross, but I don't think I can get across there
No.
very easily.
You want to ride on top of the machine?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't either.
Well, you're making it look different over there. Are you pretty well able to drive in that water down there till you got to that hole, I guess?
Well, I got to that hole. Whatever caused that, I'm able to just go around. You know, I'm trying not to spend too long in one spot. Mulching water takes a lot of horsepower, I'll tell you that. Manufacturer told me that thing had a float feature, but I don't think it's working.
Surely he was hoping that you wouldn't try it out.
He should have known better.
I'm guessing he was talking about a different kind of float.
Oh.
But I told Dad about his floating cutter bar over by the river that time, but I don't think that's what they were meaning either.
I was wanting you to clean out my side.
Oh, so you could see better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like you got her down the water there now, Tim.
Yeah. Like I say, the horsepower requirements increase in the water. We're nearing the end of a couple of more days that we've spent here. This pile shows the logs that we've got. Actually, we've got one more small pile of logs. Tony's had some issues with the bell tree cutter, but he's still getting the job done, and for that we're really grateful. It's worked out very well. It takes really all three of these grapples, the 2-3 series and the 5E, to be able to keep up with the bell tree cutter, and then over on the other side we've got the Mini X digging out of there. Now, I broke a track on the RoboMax robotic skid steer. Yeah, I broke it, and we'll get that fixed. Really nothing to show there, because by the time I realized I had broken it, you know, there was no video to show. So I'm not exactly sure how I did it. Yeah, we'll get that fixed, and we'll show you some more of that later on. Farming time is almost here. So I really don't know how much more of this project we're gonna get done. It's supposed to rain within maybe 2 hours from now. Tony's trying to get some of these big logs taken out now. You might see these big trees falling. Enormous progress. I mean, yeah, I had envisioned that we'd get the whole thing done, but I'm thrilled with what we have got done. And I'm sure Mom is too. This is my mom's property, and we've all just went to work on it and see if we could get this cleared up. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.
He answered, "The one who sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed stands for the people of the kingdom. The weeds are the people of the evil one."